You are welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Please give us your thumbs up. Make sure you like and share our stuffs on this channel. Court orders Senate President AKPABIO and others to respond to Senator Natasha's lawsuit. The Federal High Court in Abuja has directed Senate President Godswill Akpabio and other involved parties to submit their defense in response to a lawsuit filed by Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. The court's ruling marks a significant step in the legal battle, requiring the respondents to formally address the allegations raised in the suit. Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan has approached the court over matters related to her position in the Senate, arguing that actions taken against her were unjust and a violation of due process. The case has drawn widespread attention, with political observers closely monitoring the proceedings. In its latest directive, the court emphasized the need for a fair hearing, instructing Akpabio and the other respondents to present their legal arguments within the stipulated time frame. Legal experts believe this development signals the seriousness of the case and the judiciary's commitment to ensuring justice is served. Sources familiar with the matter indicate that a lawsuit challenges decisions made within the Senate, with Akpoti-Uduaghan seeking redress for what she described as an infringement on her rights, while detailing details of the suit remain confidential. It is expected to test the constitutional boundaries of legislative powers and political authority. According to reports from Daily Post News, the ruling adds another layer of complexity um, to ongoing political tensions, particularly within the National Assembly. Supporters of Akpoti-Uduaghan have welcomed the court's decision, viewing it as a step towards accountability and transparency in legislative affairs. Meanwhile, Akpabio and his legal team are preparing their defense, with expectation that the case could set a precedent for future disputes involving lawmakers. As the legal process unfolds, all eyes will be on the courtroom to see how both sides present their arguments. The outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications for legislative governance and the balance of power within the Senate. For now, the court has made it clear Akpabio and his defendants must formally respond to the allegations, setting the stage for a legal showdown in the coming weeks. Well, we will continue to see different twists and turns concerning the matter of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan and against the Senate President. The woman has decided to, approach the court, and the court is calling on the Senate President and everyone that is involved to appear. They should respond to what the court has, called them to say or is asking from them. But before now, we've been hearing that the Senate is saying that the judicial arm could not interfere with the affairs of the legislative arm of government. How true is this? I think yes, because it is one, two, three different arms of government. Each one supposed not to infringe on the other's rights, yet they can work together. But in this case, the senator has decided to come out as an individual person who is approaching the court of law as a citizen, and then the court is also addressing the Senate President individually, not the institution of the Senate, if I may be right. I believing that they need to respond, and every other person that is involved in this saga. I'm thinking that the Senate can as well write the court, in their defense, can put it to the court whether the court has the right to interfere in the affairs of the Senate or the legislative arm of government, and also while the legislative arm will need to interfere in the affairs of the judicial arm of government. So, and the judiciary will be able to interpret it better instead of keeping mute and not even budging in order to answer to whatever question that is posed to the Senate President. Because of our democracy, I think they need to respond. That's my view. Others may see it differently, may be wrong. But then, for purpose of stability of our democracy and respect for the rule of law and the sanity that is expected in our own climate, the Senate president and all the other person that is involved in Senator and Natasha's case should respond to whatever the court is asking. And then, like I said, they can then put in their prayers and question the jurisdiction of the court about her appearance or interference in the matters of the legislature. Also, it is expected on the part of the Senate president to come clear. From different angles, people have been asking him to come clear. He cannot be the judge and the jury in his own case. No. Of course, probably the woman might have violated the rules of the house and she is being disciplined for the rules that were violated. But it's the different ball game when it comes to sexual assault allegations, sexual harassment, and then the people in question should be able to come out openly and tell the whole world that they are innocent. And that is when people will understand the fact that yes, these are innocent citizens and also responsible leaders of our country. It is the word of AKPABIO against the word of Natasha. And people can make their own conclusion from whatever. You understand? It is they want to bring out. So this case has drawn widespread attention, with political observers closely monitoring the proceedings. Then if they respond, we are waiting to see how they are going to do, even in the court. Because at the end of the day, the court of law will give the final judgment. Because if the court is emphasizing the need for a fair hearing, they are instructing AKPABIO and others to present their legal argument within the stipulated time frame. I think there is need for every hands to be on deck. Let's wait and see whether the AKPABIO group will respond, and if peradventure they respond, we want to see what the fireworks will be in the courtroom, and at the end of the day, the decision of the judge will be the final, and that is what's going to carry the day. Because this same lawsuit that we're talking about, it said it challenges decision made within the Senate, with Apoti seeking redress for what she described as an infringement of her rights. So, if these are some of her prayers, I think the Senate owe the country a duty to answer the court. So, while the details of the suit remain confidential, well, it is expected to test the constitutional boundaries of legislative powers and political authority. Let's wait and see what will be the outcome. We hope that there will be transparency and fairness, and democracy will win again. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Make sure you like and continue to share.